Hi, I'm Edison, and welcome to Femmes React. Here we are for our identity crisis. We're watching the Eclipse, episode 5. So far, everyone seems to be really enjoying it. I'm still warming up to it.
Still trying to, I think, just wrap my head around the storyline, and also, I guess, the believability of the
relationship, the chemistry, and all that. I know everyone's like really convinced about Cal first. It might take me a while. Sometimes it takes me a while to kind of warm up to people. Like, obviously, I love Cal, but I just don't know if I see him as the initiator. I think I don't know if this is problematic. If it is, call me out. But like, just as a queer person, I like to look for signs of queerness, you know, just so I can feel comfortable with people. You know, I don't know if people do this, but for me, subconsciously, you know, through our clothing, through anything, through whatever, you want to communicate to other people that, hey, maybe I'm queer too, you can be safe with me, and I just look for the similar things in other people just so I can go, hey, they're also a part of my community and all that stuff. And so when I do that, sometimes when I look at these actors, they read very not queer. It's just hard for me to kind of convince myself that. And I think for me, First and Cal, because I know they're really good friends, it's just hard for me to see First getting out of my headspace of them being friend-zoned to each other, to them crossing that line. I don't know if I explained that well. No, I've been watching a bit of the Safe House clips. I don't know if anyone else has, but there's a lot of fun dynamics between them. It's all very cute, but there's this one moment where First is like, a voice popped up in my head and it just said, oh, Cal is cute. And it's just like, you know, that's a cute moment. It's sort of like, he thinks Cal is cute, but I don't think, you know, those thoughts should be a shock. Like, Cal is obviously cute. Any person of any orientation would think so. So I think that coming as a surprise to him, I'm kind of like, you're not gonna think your friend's cute? Like, after doing the Eclipse with him, like, it makes me less convinced of the love, you know, in this show. But, you know, it's all acting. So we'll see how it goes. The interesting thing is, I wonder if Lewis's character came out in high school or if people just picked on him because he was a bit more feminine. And that's the thing I think they talked about in the preview in this show. You're acting a certain way, that's why you're getting bullied. It is blackmail. Okay. You can only get away with it because you're cute, I guess.
เอาไงอ่ะกูลงไปก็ได้แต่มึงต้องลบรูปโอเค
Alright, apparently the host is the director, so that is super awesome, super cool.
ครับฮะนี่น้องที่มาวันนั้นนี่ใช่ไหมคะ จำผิดคนหรือเปล่าครับจำไม่ผิดสิวันนั้นน้องมากับเพื่อนอร่อยอีกคนไงใช่ไหมคราวนี้มึงจะยอมรับได้ยังว่ามึงสะกดรอยตามกูมาที่เนี่ยกูไม่ได้สะกดรอยตามมึงกูเห็นคนเขามารีวิวที่นี่กันเยอะกูก็เลยชวนไอ้คันมาลองดูกูเลยยอมใจมึงจริงเลยอ่ะแถเก่งชิบหายมึงเลิกพูดได้ละเอาโทรศัพท์มากูจะลบรูปไม่มึงอย่ากวนตีนกูได้ปะกูยอมมาที่นี่กับมึงแล้ว
Look at their shiny lips. So shiny. I need to moisten my lips.
กูลบให้ก็กูลบในเครื่องกูแล้วไงส่วนในเครื่องมึงอ่ะมึงจะลบหรือจะเซฟก็แล้วแต่มึงนะก็ต้องลบดิวะกูจะเก็บไว้ทำไม
He saved it.
หูดับได้ไงวะกูบอกกูต้องรีบกลับมึงไงต้องทำต่อ
Cal's face.
ไปหมดแล้วอ่ะ
How did you make that look so good?
เราดวลตัดสินคนอื่นโดยที่ไม่ฟังเหตุผลเขาไม่ได้หรอวะคูณ 2เลยคุณดูแย่เลยตอนนี้
แต่ถ้ารอบหน้าต้องใช้โทรศัพท์เร่งด่วนเนี่ยไปติดต่อที่ห้องฝ่ายปกครองหรือไม่ก็ชมรมสารวัตรนักเรียนนะครับ
ได้ครับพี่ขอบคุณมากครับ
That's interesting. I wonder what these little lessons are
นั่นดิ
to instill and ingrain into the audience.
ชอบนิสัยมัน
I wonder what the like target audience is for this show.
กูถามดีๆ
Man,
เอาโทรศัพท์มากูจะลบรูป
Cal's nose is so small. His nose is so
กู
small.
บอกให้มึงล
I
บ
get my nose to be smaller like
ลบในเครื่อง
Cal's.
กูแล้วไง
Eh.
ส่วนในเครื่องมึงอ่ะมึงจะลบหรือจะเซฟก็แล้วแต่มึงนะ
He's still got the photo. It's obvious. You're in love with him, so
ทำไมไม่ตอบข้อความกู
It's so cheesy, but it's great.
ไหนบอกว่าลบไปแล้วไง
กูกำลังจะลบไง ยิ้มอะไรของมึงเนี่ย
ถ้าจะลบอะไปลบที่อื่นได้ปะอย่าลบต่อหน้ากู
กูไปลบที่อื่น
Oh my god, do I look tired? I'm so tired.
นมเปรี้ยวดัชมิลประโยชน์ดีๆ ให้คุณทุกวัน
Is this better? Maybe I need to just stretch my skin like this the whole video. Oh yeah, we haven't had that guy. The last character, what's his name? I don't even know his name for like 2 episodes. Oh my god. Wait, what's going on behind the scenes? What? Did someone take Cal's little journal while they were exercising? Aren't they all meant to be judoing? Okay, alright, okay, why am I so slow? So Cal... Whose hands are those? You know, you should be able to recognize one's hands. But I can't. He's first. So it's either like, what, Neo? Because that dude's there. Only Neo, AJ, and Luis aren't in this. No, wait, there's AJ. So was it Neo? Are those Neo's hands? How does he have his lock? Like, that's crazy. How does he have his key? How did you do, Neo?
เชื่อมึงเอาสมุดบันทึกไปใช่ปะ
What? This is so random. Okay, it's not first or AJ. Or JJ. I don't know which of them. What? Whatever. Those look like Neo's thumbs. Neo, why would you do that?
อยากรู้กันปะว่าจริงๆแล้วอาถรรพ์ของเรียนเฮียเนี่ยมันเป็นยังไงอ่ะบอกให้มึงหยุดโทษไง
Oh. Okay.
มึงเอาคืนมาไอ้สัตว์กูไม่ได้เอาไปไอ้มึงเอาย้อนอ่ะให้หยุดดิเฮ้ย
อย่ารายงานผอ.เรื่องนี้ครับ ไม่งั้นทุนที่ผมได้ต้องโดนถอนแน่ครับ
Oh, he's on scholarship.
ก็ได้
Man, just think about how much product is in Cal's hair.
เฮ้ย ไอ้ไอ
Oh, every day.
ไอ้ไอ
Like,
สรุปพวก
gosh.
มึงมีเรื่องอะไรกันวะเนี่ย
Alright, so someone has his diary. Neo.
อ่ะ สรุปยังไง
Unless it's
ไม่มีอะไร
AJ or JJ's twin. And they're like both in the
พอเรีย
show.
กไอทีไรมึงแม่งหัวร้อนง่ายตลอดเลย
ไม่มีอะไรหรอก
ไม่มีอะไรเชี่ยอะไร
Show me your thumbs, Neo.
กูบอก
He's probably did it out of jealousy. He's like trying to figure out what he's doing with Lewis. Lewis?
อ๋อ
ใครขโมยสมุดบันทึกไอ้ไอไปวะ กูอยากรู้
นั่นดิวะ กูก็อยากรู้เหมือนกันวะ
ถ้าเป็นคนก็ดีดิ
Neo. Neo, it's you.
เป็นอาถรรพ์ซูเปอร์โลมาก
Stop lying. Stop lying. It's you. It's your thumbs. Definitely your thumbs. Definitely Neo. Neo, why did you take the notebook? Gosh.
เรียนเคารพ
And then blame it on the curse.
นี่มึงจะไม่ไปเรียนจริงเหรอ
George Orwell.
แต่ถ้ามึงทำแบบเนี้ยห้องเราจะเสียกันหมดนะเว้ย
I wish I knew more about
กูรู้ละ
things
เดี๋ยวกูตามไป
to get that
ขอนอนต่ออีก
reference.
แป๊บนึง
1984. Yep.
มึงไปไหนมา กูแค่มาดูมึงเฉยๆอะกูแค่กลัวไอ้ไอมันมากอมึงให้มึงไปรวมกับพวกนั้นนะ
อ๋อ
I get it. Neo's a stickler to the rules. Look at his hands. Look at his hands. The hands of a thief. Gay. Gay. Gay.
ปะไปกัน
Can't friends just hold hands in the corridor at high school without being called gay? Like, Neo's hands. Neo's hands are kind of veiny, but they don't look veiny at the start. Oh no, they're definitely a bit veiny. Those are Neo's hands, right? Yes, Neo, why did you do it? Oh, this is so silly. Oh, you see both their hands there. Okay, it's either one of them. I'm so tired. I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever, we know it's Neo. We know it's Neo. Like, he's jealous. And he's worried of I. And they're dropping the hints. They're dropping the hints that he's like stickler for the rules. He knows about the curse, or at least he's an advocate for the curse, and he knows that I feel like he's more susceptible to the brainwashing without having the critical thinking. I mean, in some countries you can hold hands down the school corridor and not, you know, it be queer, so.
กินหน่อยดิ
Singto.
กินหน่อยดิ
Singto, why did you leave us? Why did you leave us? So that our teeth broke up Mike's top tap? Because he has nobody anymore? I mean, I guess they were broken up on their own accord. Mike and Chris, like, yeah, okay.
กูรู้ว่าไม่ใช่มึง
Oh
เพราะมึงก็อยู่กับกูตลอด
there you go.
ที่มึงขู่ว่าจะแฉเรื่องอาถรรพ์ของโรงเรียนน่ะ
So
มึงหมายความว่าไง
so he knows something. What do you know,
ตำแหน่งสอน
Cal?
นักเรียนมันสำคัญกับมึงขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอ
ดิ มันทำให้กูช่วยโรงเรียนนี้ได้ไง
กูก็นึกว่ามึงอยากได้โควต้าคนดีสีสุพโลเข้าเรียนมหาลัยพร้อมทุนซะอีก
ก็มีส่วน
แต่ในสายตากูอะมึงไม่เหมาะกับอะไรแบบนั้นหรอก
ทำไมวะ
ทำไมมึงต้องทำตัวเชื่องเพื่อรอรับรางวัลจากคนพวกนั้นด้วยอะ
แล้วการที่กูพยายามทำทุกอย่างเพื่อให้ได้สิทธิพิเศษเหมือนคนอื่นมันผิดมากเหรอวะ พวกที่เกิดมามีอภิสิทธิ์แบบมึงอะอยากย้ายโรงเรียนตอนไหนก็ได้ จะไปเข้าใจอะไรวะ โอ๊ย เฮ้ย 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 อะไรเนี่ย
Okay, that was random.
ไอ้หนุ่มน้าขอโทษนะ เครื่องตั้งเวลามันเสีย
Okay, either Nia stole the diary
ในสายตากู
or Waswat has a secret twin that they swap in for. And that's why he can be in two places at the same time and enact the curse. But it's Neo. It's Neo.
มึงจะทำอะไรอะ
เอาเสื้อกูไปใส่ก่อนดิ มึงรีบไม่ใช่เหรอ เดี๋ยวเสื้อมึงกูไปให้แม่บ้านซักให้ แล้วพรุ่งนี้กูเอามาคืน อยากให้กูไปส่งไหม
ไม่ต้อง กูไปเองได้
Oh, Kaftong, he's so lovely. He's so caring. He takes care of first
มึงเหมาะกับอะไรแบบ
in
นี้
every
มากกว่าอีก
situation.
ไม่เว้ย กูไม่อยากเป็นเหมือนมึง
ยังไม่เคยลองเลย จะรู้ได้ไงว่าไม่อยากเป็นเหมือนกู
He cooks for him. What a gentle
กูรู้
daddy.
ก็แล้วกัน เอาเสื้อกูมานี่ เดี๋ยวกูไปซักเอง กูบอกมานี่ไง
You're not that close. You can get closer. Oh my god. You gotta disturb them. He's like, homosexuals in my school. They're everywhere. Homosexuals. What was that?
ไอ้นี่มึงรู้ที่ปรับไฟเลี้ยวมาได้ไงปาดไม่ได้
So this is his dad, the stepdad, who is the ex-student.
ขอโทษทีครับ พอดีคิดอะไรเพลินไปหน่อย
เป็นผู้ชายอย่าคิดอะไรมากถูกพูก็ทำตัวเต็มๆอย่างเงี้ยโดนคนรังแก
You're too soft. Well, in the preview last week, it was you were too girly. I thought that was like a big moment, you know, in the preview, like last week. His dad said he was too girly, and that's why he's
ผู้
getting
ชาย
too
คิดอะไร
bullied.
มาก
Am I missing some of the translation here?
ตุดเอ้ย
แล้วทำไมคะ พวกหนูเป็นแบบเนี้ยแล้วมันไปเดือดร้อนใครไม่ทราบคะ
Oh
มึงยังไม่
god.
เจอวะ รู้อะไรวะพี่ พูดมาดี ก็พวกกูแม่งเดือดร้อนไปถึงไหนแล้วไง ตอนเนี้ยกูไปไหนมาไหนนะ แม่งก็มีแต่คนถามว่า มึงเรียนโรงเรียนตุ๊ดใช่ไหม
God, the logic of the heads.
เขามีแต่ช่างชื่อเสียงกับโรงเรียน
Reputation.
พวกมึงเนี่ย
Destroy
ทำลายชื่อ
it.
เสียงโรงเรียน
That's so dramatic. Destroy the reputation? Oh my god.
ถ้าหายไปได้ก็คงจะดีสินะ
Winged bean. What? Oh my god.
Bruce Wayne
This is Neo's curse alter ego. He's like, I didn't steal the diary, Bruce Wayne did. Like,
นายชื่ออะไรอ่ะ
what?
ใครวะ
Who's catfishing you? Who's catfishing you? That's Batman. What the heck?
เราโทโพอะนายอะ
Is Neo catfishing him?
เราก็บรูซเวนยินดีที่ได้รู้จัก
That's interesting.
เราได้บอกที่บ้านหรือยังเรื่องความชอบของเธอ
เขาบอกว่า มันไร้สาระครับ มันประกอบอาชีพไม่ได้ แล้วก็ไม่มั่นคงเหมือนหมอกับวิศวะครับ
เราไม่จำเป็นต้องทำตามความคาดหวังของคนอื่นทุกเรื่องก็ได้นะ
มึงจะอยากรู้ไปทำไมวะ
Oh, that was smooth. Dang, Cow Tongue. Just roll on over. Roll on over. What is it? No, it's coming over. Feels like we're getting fragments of everybody's story. I don't know what's deal is. I mean, like, obviously he's wanting to study indie film. He wants to get into a different degree. That's quite, I mean, that's a storyline. That's a storyline. I mean, like, I think maybe, yeah, contextually, maybe it is a big pressing problem for people who want to pursue a passion but then are told to do. I mean, that's life. We either have to choose a stable career and regret not choosing something creative, or we choose something creative and then regret not having money, like me. Tua's situation is interesting because, well, I find his story the most fascinating. Here being kind of like contrasted with him just like going through the self-defense mechanism of becoming nothing, like him reducing all his queerness, and we assume people bully him, yeah, because he's not fitting the masculine ideal. He is really not expressing himself just in case any of that queer traits come out. And that's something I did as well.
I definitely tried to not seem stereotypical in high school just so people wouldn't feel like they could pigeonhole me or stereotype me or like be afraid of this idea of this queer monster or whatever.
And it's so weird to like kind of try and reconnect back to that headspace because like I obviously don't know what the attitudes are in that school. For Twa, he sees how much it sucks just to be visible and how much like backlash you get just for being yourself. So that must be tricky for him to navigate, especially having a dad who's so macho.
มันคงมีกระดาษแปะที่หน้าผากกูมั้งว่ากูเป็นพวกบ้านนอก
Oh,
แม่ง
he's
ก็เลยมี
from
แต่
the
คนมาแกล้ง
country.
กูบูลลี่กูพอกูทนไม่ไหวกูก็เลยต่อยพวกเม่งไปแล้วกูก็ไปเจอกับอาจารย์ดีกาผู้ช่วยฝ่ายปกครอง
Dika inspired him too. Oh gosh.
ชีวิตกูแม่งเปลี่ยนไปเลยเว้ยเพราะเขาแม่งโคตรจะเข้าใจเลย
So, okay.
อาจารย์ดีกาเป็นผู้ช่วยของอาจารย์ชาดกแล้วที่นี่อาจารย์ชาดกก็เลยพากูไปเจอกับพี่เมธ
งั้นเดี๋ยวประสานงานกับอาจารย์นิกาเลยนะ อาจารย์นิกาประสานกับติ๊กด้วยนะ ได้ครับ
Dika looks so
สวัสดีครับ
so cute in that
ใช่ไหม
suit. Look at
ครับ
Dika.
นี่พี่เมธประธานชมรมสมัครนักเรียน
สวัสดีครับ
Oh, it's the dude from Vice Versa.
มึงรู้ป่ะพอกูเจอเขานะเว้ยกูโคตรคลิกเลย
I'm queer.
กูอยากเป็นแบบพี่เขาอะ
I'm a homo. I love him. He's my first crush.
ข้างโรงเรียนไปป่วยของมึงอะนะ
Yeah.
ถ้ามึงยังไม่เลิกว่าโรงเรียนกูอะกูจะทุ่มมึงให้แบนแล้วนะไอ้ตัวเล็ก
He's like, do it. Ooh. Oh my god, Cal, why are you so cute? I hate you. He's like,
แต่มึงก็โดนกูจับหอมแก้มหรอกไอ้ตัวใหญ่
มึงพอเลย แล้วตอนนี้อาจารย์ดีกาเป็นไงบ้างวะ
he's dead. Nobody knows he's dead. Did he not have a funeral? What?
กูไปก่อนนะ เดี๋ยวกูต้องไปทำธุระให้แม่ต่ออะ
กูบอกให้หยุดถ่ายไง
Isn't that the judo teacher? It is annoying though, having homophobic. Well, he's not homophobic, I guess. We don't know. Teachers. You're an adult. Come on. At least have some sort of knowledge about being filmed or live streamed or whatever. Dude, is that your private? Do you have a private pool? No, it's the pool of his complex, right? Wait a minute. Kaltung baby, you don't own the whole thing. You're in the condo, and this is the condo's pool. That's not your whole place, right? That's not your whole house, right? That's a condo. An apartment. It's a public pool. Huh? Right?
ขอเชิญชวนชาวสุพโลออกมาเรียกร้องต่อการละเมิดของโรงเรียนกับแคมเปญถกเถียงท้าอาถรรพ์มาดูกันนะคะว่าอาถรรพ์มันจะทำลายพวกเราได้
Can you protest against a curse? Okay, okay. Why am I laughing at homophobia? I don't know, it's just ridiculous. It's real, it's real. I don't know why I'm laughing at homophobia. I just find it so funny for some reason. I don't know why.
แล้วกลุ่มที่ 3 ล่ะ
เป็นกลุ่มพลังเงียบที่วางตัวเป็นกลางครับ
ถ้าเราปล่อยความขัดแย้งให้รุนแรงขึ้นเนี่ยผมกลัวว่าจะเกิดการทำร้ายกันเองครับ
Okay. So they're kind of like, your voice matters. Speak up. I reckon the uniform thing isn't a big deal, but
กลุ่มคนที่เห็นด้วย
suppressing
ขยายตัวมาก
protests
แต่กลุ่มที่เห็นด้วยกับ
through
กลุ่มนี้มากกว่าครับ
not violence, but
แล้วกลุ่มที่ 3 ล่ะ
that's the bigger issue here.
ก็ถ้าอาถรรพ์ของสุโรกลับมา ก็คงหยุดคนนั้นได้ครับ
Neo last week wasn't he like, I hope the curse doesn't get them. I don't want them to get cursed.
เริ่มจากโดนขโมย
But he's like, I'm the
อุ
curse.
บัติเหตุถ้าตามตำนานก็เหลืออีกอย่างหนึ่งครับ
What legends?
ถูกเผา
Getting burned? Okay, nothing about that was jumping off a cliff though.
จริงวะแก โอ้โห ใครจะเลิศประเสริฐสีเท่ามึง ทั้งสวยและเลิศขนาดเนี้ยก็ธรรมดาอยู่แล้วก็หลบไปค่ะคนสวยจะเดินหลบเนาะอีดอก เดินดีๆสิคะไม่อ้อมล่ะเลย
This is so cute.
ช่างโชว์มั้งอีเนียน
I want this camaraderie.
แล้วกูก็ไม่อยากให้อาถรรพ์นั้นกลับมาเล่นงานพวกมึงอีก
The curses? Bull. Everybody
เลิ
knows
กเอาตำ
it.
นานแอปแอมาหลอกพวกหนูเถอะ
So it's an urban
ไม่มี
legend.
ค่ะ
I guess the parents don't believe in it as well then.
หนูไม่กลัว
This guy has not done anything. Like,
ไปทั่ว
why are you in this show? Like, I think it's interesting though that they're using social media now. Like, obviously the rise of social media has influenced politics in a way that I don't think people have predicted before. And I don't know what it is like in Thailand. I don't even know what it's like anywhere else, but now everyone's using it to kind of for their political influence in different ways. I don't know too much about what happened in the Philippines, but in uncharted waters.
ไม่เปิดไฟแล้วจะมองเห็นไหมคะก็ตากูยังดีอยู่นี่คะอีดอก โอ้ยเหนื่อยมากแม่
What is that?
เอาหน้า
Who is she? What is that? She looks like an onion person from Adventure Time or something.
ยอดคอมเมนต์ที่สนับสนุน
Creepy.
แคมเปญพวกเราอะสู้ให้สมกับที่โดนพ่อแม่ด่า
Your
เพื่อน
parents?
ติดหลายคนอันฟอร์กู
Okay, I can lose some followers.
เป็นตัวประหลาดในสายตาของพวกอาจารย์ด้วย
They're still gonna think you're a freak, even if the rules are
พรุ่ง
gone.
นี้อะงั้น
Because the teachers suck. Okay, but what is that onion lady? Neo, what the hell are you doing? These are your legs, for sure. I mean, like, come on. Look at that neck. Neo, look at those legs. Neo, you cannot fool anybody with these camera angles. He's gonna burn everything. Yeah, those are your hands for sure. What does she ever do to you? What does she ever do to you? Wait. First? 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 Where's the first? Oh, I just look like a fool now. What? Huh? No, I mean... I guess first is doing it to protect them.
ถ้ามีใครตายขึ้นมาจะทำยังไง
ว่าถ้ากูทำไม่ได้อะทุกคนจะผิดหวังในตัวกู
มันไม่มีอะไรดีที่สุดเว้ย
Oh, wow, they're having a sleepover. Ooh, the sun is moving. Where's it going? Where are you going, Eclipse? Where are you moving? Oh, right, it's the eclipse is happening right now. Okay. So, episode 5. Hold on. Cao Tong is freaking adorable. I mean, like, he definitely knows how to flirt. And I'm kind of just like trying to figure out if that's part of his real personality. Is just like, does he do that a lot in real life? I don't know. Getting to the story. Obviously, it's really nice that we are humanizing the World Remembers group. And that is due to the director being part of the community, a trans person, and in a lot of shows we do have the femme characters, and they aren't always done justice. I mean, it's really hit and miss. Sometimes they're not even included. I mean, you know, back in the days, Lovesick, Sodus, they were there, they were great. They were a staple, you know. They didn't necessarily have huge storylines, but I think just having them was really nice. You know, I guess they had that in Lovesick as well. You know, their struggles, their oppression, what they go through. They had that cheerleading moment, right? Where they were competing and then there was some guy who's like, oh no, we can't let them cheerlead. That'll be a dishonor on our school. And it's interesting to see how there's still that prejudice and that these themes are still happening since Lovesick to now, and that there's still work to be done to represent and humanize properly. Like, even the adults think they're freaks, and that's not cool. Like, the thing is, you should not be able to remove BL from the community. You know, if you're representing queer people, you need to do it correct. That's why sometimes when I watch BL shows, I kind of have a bit of a gripe with not only like the straight for you sort of premise sometimes, but like also, I wouldn't say it's not necessarily cultural appropriation, but GMMTV and, you know, whoever is producing it will you know, benefit from queer relationships. It's along the same like logic. You benefit from queer relationships without acknowledging or supporting or humanizing or representing them properly and doing them service. You know, like, it's, to me, it feels the same. I know it's not the same. It's so weird to have BLs where they don't properly recognize the people that they're representing, and so I think that's why it's important to have these shows, and it's showing what the World Remember group have to go through and why they're fighting, and, you know, potentially why people in society are fighting, because that they have to deal with daily oppression and prejudice. And yeah, it feels like this show is an effort to really push an agenda, which is, you know, down with the archaic conservative models, because those laws that ostracize and dehumanize people make people think it's okay to hold those attitudes because it's enshrined in the thing that is the law, you know, which is this almighty enforceable power structure. And it's interesting, I guess, how the idea of the curse is this punishment, but I don't know what it's analogous to in real life. Maybe the message is the oppression, the backlash, you know, the reputation. You only are afraid that your reputation of the school is going to be damaged. But everything is man-made, like everything is human-caused. Laws are made by humans, structural things, society, power, determined by humans. And so maybe the message is, you know, the curse is not necessarily this myth that you can't influence, but everything is being enforced by human hands. I do appreciate that twist storyline is keep your head down, don't stand out. If you don't stand out, you won't get bullied and stuff like that. and Neo seems to be in between conflicts. We know that he's the thief because of his hands, and he seems to be one of the characters that needs to make the catalyst of going from old-fashioned ways of thinking to like humanizing everyone and doing that for himself as well, which is an interesting journey that he needs to also let go of the traditional mindsets that he has. First storyline is it could be more visible and valid if we saw more of it, like his countryside scholarship needing thing. I don't think it's fair for Cal from his privileged position to go, you know, why are you such a, not a bootlicker, but like, why are you kissing their feet and doing all this stuff? Because, you know, I think for survival it's different. First needs to do all these things to have a decent life, and sometimes you gotta do what's best for yourself. There was a theory out there that Dika and, what's his name? I know they said it a bunch of times. The student welfare dude were dating. They looked pretty cute together, I will admit. I think the thing about Dika's mystery is that with all these themes here, I think we want to blame the school and the curse, and maybe to some extent they are like culpable for whatever happened to him. But I just am wondering, you know, how much they would have had a hand in Dika and his demise. But what I find interesting is that nobody knows that he died. I guess if you were a student, you wouldn't really like keep up on things. I think there are a lot of themes present in this story that are interesting. It's just, for me, I have to do a bit more like logical thinking to get there. It's just, I feel like everything's so dispersed and scattered each episode instead of doing a little bit by little bit, just because I'm kind of like, what's the point of AJ's storyline? Like, do I care that he wants to do a creative degree and not engineering in the midst of this, like, everyone else's struggle? Like, it's just, but to the overall storyline, like, it is inconsequential. And so thank you everyone for watching this reaction to the Eclipse episode 5. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. Let me know what you think, and please support my channel, our channel. Please support this channel. And we'll see you next week. Bye. Take care of yourself.